Students, welcome to the social science class of 10th standard. Today, we shall learn about social and religious reforms. Let us learn about the founder of Brahma Samaj and its reforms, establishment of the Arya Samaj and its reforms, the reforms of the Prarthana Samaj, the teachings of Satya Shodhak Samaj, Aligarh movements, the teachings of Ramakrishna Mission and Theosophical Society. Ancient India had a rich heritage. Rationalism was a part of the Indian heritage. That is, even from the time of Upanishads and Vedas, there was an attempt to search for truth by studying the social and religious ideas. However, there were superstitious practices in the Indian society, and these practices led people towards difficulties. Students, here are a few questions. Think and answer. 1. Name a few superstitious practices in the Indian society. Answer: child marriage, sati, caste system, untouchability, etc. 2. Name some social reformers of India. Answer: Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Dayananda Saraswati, Basavanna, etc. Students, your answers are correct. Now let us learn about social and religious reforms. The 19th century is known as the age of Renaissance in the history of modern India. The Western rationality acquired through English education gave us the tool to question the superstitious practices of the people. This paved the way for logical thinking of democracy, equality, independence, nationality, etc. In this background, due to Western education, people like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Dayananda Saraswati, Mahadev Govinda Ranade, Jyotiba Phule, Annie Besant, Swami Vivekananda and others worked towards social reforms. Students, now let us study about the reforms brought by Raja Ram Mohan Roy. He founded Brahma Samaj on the 20th August 1828. He is regarded as the father of Indian Renaissance. He had a proficiency in many foreign languages other than the Indian languages. He studied the philosophies of many religions. He firmly believed that to modernize India, Western education and modern science were indispensable. He revolted against the exploitation of women, sati, child marriage, and polygamy. He opposed idol worship and the worshipping of multiple gods and encouraged worship of only one god. He worked for the improvement of unwanted Hindu practices. He encouraged English education. He started a newspaper, Samvada Kaumudi, in Bengali to inculcate rational thinking among people. In the 19th century, the Brahma Samaj was at the top in the social reforms. Now let us learn about Arya Samaj. Dayananda Saraswati founded the Arya Samaj on 7th April 1875. He had a Vedic education. He said that the Vedas had answers for all questions. He believed that the Vedas were the only source of truth. He gave the call, "Return to the Vedas." He condemned idol worship and caste system. He encouraged widow remarriage. He inculcated the concept Swadeshi and Swarajya. He encouraged usage of Swadeshi goods. He advocated his thoughts through his work Satyartha Prakasha. Dadabhai Navroji has called Dayanand Saraswati as the person who came up with the Swaraj mantra. He also started many schools and colleges. It became a motivation to people to join the freedom movement. Purification ritual was the main activity of the Arya Samaj. He began a purification ceremony to bring back to the Hindu religion all those who had got converted to other religions. Thus, he strengthened the Hindu religion. Students, now let us learn about Prarthana Samaj. Dr. Atmaram Pandurang started the Prarthana Samaj in Bombay in 1867. Service to mankind is service to God was the motto of the Prarthana Samaj. It gave more importance to the spread of education through Deccan education institutions. It encouraged widow remarriage, education of women, intercaste marriage, eating together by people of all castes, etc. It opposed child marriage, caste system, idol worship and parda system. Prarthana Samaj started orphanages, national schools and shelter homes for women. M.G. Ranade made Prarthana Samaj famous. He propagated Hindu-Muslim unity. Students, now let us learn about Satya Shodhak Samaj. The founder of Satya Shodhak Samaj was Jyotibai Phule. It was established on 24th September 1873. He advocated that independence was the first necessity of every man, and if there is no independence, one cannot express his thoughts. The Samaj urged for the ban of alcohol. It opposed gender inequality, denial of human rights, exploitation of people, untouchability, etc. Phule established a school for girls and also advocated free and compulsory education for the improvement of society. He condemned slavery. Phule has written a book called Slavery on Exploitation. His wife, Savitribai Phule, also worked for women's education. The head of Satya Shodhak Samaj, N.M. Lokhande, established the first union of labor which carried out many movements. Students, here are a few questions. Think and answer. 1. Who is the founder of Arya Samaj? Answer: Dayananda Saraswati. 2. What is the main motto of Prarthana Samaj? Answer: Service to mankind is service to God is the main motto. 3. Who is the author of the book Slavery? Answer: Jyotibai Phule. Match the following. 1. Prarthana Samaj. 2. Satya Shodhak Samaj. 3. Founder of Union Labour. 4. Satyarth Prakash. 1. N.M. Lokhande. 2. Dayananda Saraswati. 3. Jyotibai Phule. 4. Dr. Atmaram Pandurang. Answer: Prarthana Samaj was founded by Dr. Atmaram Pandurang. Satya Shodhak Samaj was founded by Jyotibai Phule. Founder of Union Labour is N.M. Lokhande. Satyarth Prakash was written by Dayanand Saraswati. Students, your answers are correct. Now let us learn about the Aligarh movement. Sir Syed Ahmed Khan took the leadership of the Aligarh movement. He wanted the Muslims to change their outdated, orthodox, political, social, educational and religious beliefs. He tried to create a modern society through Western education. The Aligarh movement aimed at promoting harmony of Eastern and Western ideas. With an intention to provide modern education to the Muslim community, he started the Anglo-Oriented College in order to impart modern education among the Muslim students. This later on became the Aligarh Muslim University. Through this, he tried to build a new society. He encouraged education of women and opposed polygamy and ideas against widow marriage system. In this way, he tried to unite the Muslim community. Now, let us learn about the Ramakrishna Mission. Swami Vivekananda founded the Ramakrishna Mission in order to spread the teachings of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. The main objective of the organization was to spread the message of equality of all religions and to put that into practice. Ramakrishna Mission has branches all over the world. In these, one can observe the modern and Western philosophy. Ramakrishna Mission is rendering various social services for the achievement of salvation or moksha. Swami Vivekananda stressed on the importance of prayer, practice of yoga, and to serve humanity. He was of the opinion that the nation and religion were the two faces of the same coin. At the Chicago Conference of World Religions in 1893, he advocated the tolerance of all religions and that all religions were true. He explained India's Vedic religion and culture. He was the role model to the youth. Even Gandhiji was inspired by his thoughts. Now let us learn about the Theosophical Society. The Theosophical Society was established by Madame Blavatsky and Colonel Henry Steele Olcott. Annie Besant, an Irish woman, came to India and gave the movement a dynamic form. The main principles of this society was to inculcate the spirit of universal brotherhood, comparative study of ideology, etc. Annie Besant, through her speeches, tried to teach about the Hindu religion and culture. She tried to bring equality, harmony, and brotherhood among people and supported the freedom movement. Annie Besant started the Home Rule movement in 1916. She presided over the Indian National Congress session in 1917. She contributed immensely to Indian philosophy and to the independence struggle. She founded the Central Hindu College at Varanasi. She started a newspaper called New India. Children, here are some questions. 1. What were the aims of Aligarh movement? 2. What is your opinion about Swami Vivekananda? 3. What are the social reforms by Annie Besant? Fill in the blanks. 1. Sir Syed Ahmed Khan started Dash College. Answer: Anglo-Oriental College. 2. The main disciple of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was Dash. Answer: Swami Vivekananda. 3. The founders of Theosophical Society were Dash and Dash. Answer: Colonel Olcott and Madame Blavatsky. For more learning, what are the teachings of Brahma Samaj? Discuss and answer on the call of Dayanand Saraswati. Return to the Vedas. What are the reforms made by Prarthana Samaj? What are the social reforms of Jyotiba Phule and his wife? Children, take these down in your notebook. Important words: Sati, burning the wife alive along with the dead husband. Swadeshi, Indian-made goods. Home rule, administration of the country by its own people themselves. Universal brotherhood, people of the world living like brothers. Here are some activities. Visit a religious or social ashram and write a note on the activities carried out by them. Discuss with your friends on the reformers and write a note on that. Students, Here is a mind map of what you have studied. See and remember. Thank you.